Hey, yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Monster Motors, that just talk, real talk. The place for real thoughts and real talk, you dig? You already know who I am. I'm the host with the most.
With the most, Monster Mo, bringing the heat. Every episode is a real treat. Just talk, real talk, every single day. Tune in, listen up, and let Monster Mo cook on YouTube. He shines so bright, real talk, real vibes all day. And
listen, I don't be hurting and lurking, I'm stomping and shaking. Monster, I'm stone to the bone, so it's harder to break them. Nigga been rhyming since Tigger is mom in the basement. You could get found in some river, your body be naked. I don't fear nobody, make me air somebody. Throw you off a roof, they ain't even hear your body. Ain't go on no trips, but next year I'm outie. Had to fall to Ultimo, next year outie. I don't care who's staying, which nigga rowdy. Bring that shit over here, bitch, we body. Aim at you like this Arabia, the Glock from Saudi. Shotgun, perpetrator, stay off my property. 8 in a stick, you get 8 when you hit. It's 8s in this shit, you be a plate, be a dish. That's fake nigga shit. If you hate, you a bitch. Pray you niggas get away, just grazed in your head. Now I got the blade with one wave, I'm fading your shit. The gang, no games, don't play with this shit. Wolf fangs and fur with waves and
Mo is a man. Look how he moves his arms and his hands. He's dead, don't understand how to do you and not give a damn.
Not give a damn. These bitch niggas don't understand how to do you and not give a damn. Y'all seen a blogger today talking about other bloggers today. Eating yak. Eating balls. On another nigga platform too. Like, this shit is crazy. But listen, we got a few things to talk about, right? But the first thing I want to get into is a blood leader. Goes by the name 2 Gat Nat. He was charged in the shooting death of a Bronx man over a parking spot. 2 Gat Nat did about 30 years. Your man 46 years old. So what he was, I don't know, what went to jail, what he was 16 or something like that? 15 years, first of all, from 1 to 16, that's not life. You do 30 years, 46 years old, you come out, you get... Listen, man, let's read this joint. Because we got to think real thoughts and real talk. So we're going to get to that after I read this, right? So police have charged a suspect behind a deadly Bronx shooting on Saturday that left a man dead following an apparent parking dispute. According to police sources, 46-year-old LeVar Davis, who was 2 Gat Nat, was cuffed at his girlfriend's home on February 8th and has been charged with murder for the fatal shooting. The incident unfolded around 2 a.m. Saturday outside of 1735 Fowler Avenue. Cops say a 49-year-old Trevor Hughes returned home. Let me read it. Look, the real thoughts and real talk is already churning up. Cops say 49-year-old Trevor Hughes returned home to discover a vehicle blocking his driveway. This is when he got into a verbal dispute with 2 men. I don't see no driveway. I don't see that, a man said to Hughes, according to the New York Daily News, who reported that they viewed surveillance footage. The argument dramatically escalated when Davis was accused of shooting Hughes in the stomach. EMS rushed Hughes to Jacoby Hospital where he could not be saved and was pronounced dead. Police say they are not looking for anyone else in connection to the crime because they saw the goddamn footage. Davis was booked on second-degree murder. Now look at this, right? Real thoughts and real talk. You come home. Just because a nigga got a house don't mean a nigga ain't from the hood. You come home 2 in the morning, whether you coming from the club or you just coming home tired from work. And it's a random nigga, a random car in your driveway of your home. So could you just think about how the dude Hughes approached 2 Gat Nat? Hostility. Nigga 46 years old. I was in anger management today, right? telling niggas real thoughts and real talk. The consequences from when you young is not gonna be the same when you old. You might, in your teenage years, you snuff somebody in their mouth. Now they want to fight. But as a grown man, you might snuff a grown man, nigga, my eye, walk off and go get a gun and come back and clap you. So your energy, your reaction. So just think about huge reaction. Let's be real. We don't know if that man approached two gat net. Sometimes it be that too. You huge, don't know who he told. You talking no blood, homie. But real thoughts and real talk, right? This is why we got to take the G out of dogs and do something with your life. Shout out to the big homie, the OG Bad Vibes.
If you are this, for real, for real, for real, you got to abandon that gangsterism, man. Gangsterism is not going to get you anywhere. And it's not going to get you nothing but from where I came from. Or even worse. And this ain't just no talking, preachy, teachy, or teaching to preach or preach to teach. This is real. How did I get from there to here? Being a gangster? All that my deplorable past, the violence, the silly nonsense I was doing. How you think I got from here to there? Being a gangster? Nah, I got here being a blood, and I got here by educating myself and growing up through the phases of maturation. And I feel good about that. But
yo, salute to the chat, man. Yo, that's real thoughts and real talk, man. We got to take the G, the gangsterism out of dogs and do what you need to do to be successful, a positive, productive member in society, homie. Real thoughts and real talk. But shout out to the OG Bad Vibes, man. Salute to the chat as well. SP was supposed to pull up. You know what I'm saying? The link is dropped if you want to pull up. But listen, this is what we about to get into, right? With all the stuff that been going down, you got Big Meech, 50 Cent, Rick Ross, the whole debacle, the whole ordeal. What came out of that, right, was Little Meech sneaking and all up in the DMs. This is another thing, which we're going to get into later on. But Little Meech, your father don't have a pick a side, but you really didn't have a pick a side. You neutral in this whole joint. And you picked a side, but just with a little sentence, F Rick Ross. You didn't have to say that. You done messed up your whole joint. But anyway, right? This joint is about why 50 could never love his son, or why 50 could never forgive his son, right? So you got 50 Cent. And you got 50 Cent's son. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to say. That's what came out of that as well. You had Marquise speak, which we ain't hear him speaking about 6 years. Marquise came out speaking and he said, yo, you think you special? And what you take from that subliminally is like, I'm not even special to my own pops. So how you think you gonna be special? You know what I'm saying? And with that, right, you got some people that never even seen Marquise. So people like, oh, that's 50 Cent's son. Oh, he look just like him. He thought that. Why 50 Cent doing that to the boy? You know what I'm saying? Then you got people that know Marquise or remember Marquise and say, oh damn, I forgot about something. I ain't forget about that's 50 Cent's son, but I forgot about the issue that they had between him and his pops. What was going on with that? Now, there's some other stuff with Queens. I don't know. Mikey B is in the chat. He could probably speak on this. But they saying, this is what they say in Queens. I don't even know what I don't be in Queens, but this is what they say in Queens. Kenneth McGriff is the father of 50 Cent. We already know this little preem is P2, but they saying that him and 50 Cent is brothers. When it come to P2, right, and Marquise, P2 always running his mouth about Marquise as if like he's a big cousin or like just always talking about him. It's like he think he could beat Marquise. But anyway, what I'm trying to get to is, what if P2 is the brother of 50 Cent? And these niggas is uncle and nephew the whole time. That's crazy, right? It's getting spooky out here. But all right, so we're going to get into this, right? This first clip We got 50 Cent speaking on why he could never love his son. This is from his own mouth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody speculate, this with the mother. Oh, this, he took a picture with P2, all this stuff like that, right? We about to hear from 50 Cent's mouth. 50 Cent's gorilla mouth. His issues with his son and why he could never, ever forgive him. You dig? And my own speculation before we even get into it, right? I'm going to say this, right? My pops ain't always having shit together all the years of my life, right? But I had a pops, he was there. So my moms would tell me certain things, but I would not take that in like a sponge and then transfer that energy off to my pops. No, I love my mom and I love my pops. They're two different people. You feel me? My mom's could never tell me something, and then especially my pops rich. You better get the hell out of my goddamn face.
I don't think so. Homie never played that.
And real thoughts and real talk, I would have busted my mom's in the head with a sock. Now let me let this all play. See what 50 Cent talk about with this dude. I think he's talking to Vance. This is an interview from maybe a couple years ago. Let me get into this. This is the nigga firstborn son. Look just like him. Talk like him. Mannerisms and everything. And you disown him.
Son, because a lot of people from the outside, the boy looks just like you. They a lot of people from the outside think that situation is sad, man, that y'all can't come to something.
It is sad. It's a sad situation, right? And when you pray for success, you don't necessarily pray for the things that come with it, right? And there's no such thing as success without jealousy, without envy, or entitlement. Entitlement is growing in someone you love in the scariest part, right? And his mom developed an entitlement that cannot be met. Filtering that energy through his actual personal interests. Let's say now that he's starting to like females, he's conscious of what kind of shoes he want to wear. I need these Jordans, the retro Jordans is coming, different things. And then his mother go, all right, I'll get them for you, but it just bothers me because you're supposed to have them all. So while being a privileged child, he feels deprived. When you had everything I didn't have. I can tell you how much my kids cost in New York State.
Oh, my fault, yo, real. That's real-ish right there, right? Like, for example, right? The nigga think because his father is rich. You know a nigga get 1 or 2, 4 pair of Jordans? He think because his father is rich, he's entitled to having all the Jordans. So because this is why I don't like that, like Christmas and all that, because like, a kid could not like you because you ain't get a gift for him. Your father rich, because you ain't get all the Jordans, now you want to side with your moms against your rich pops. You's a sucker, Marquise. I like Marquise, though. He remind me like a little 50. But that move right there is a young, dumb nigga move. A young mama's boy move, you heard? Yeah, but 50 talking real stuff right now. Let me get back into this.
360. You see what I'm saying? And I don't have an issue with paying the support fund. The reason why I'm the way I am with those kind of situations, I pay my support that year that the baby's born. Move the money to the account, let it, and it automatically disperses a certain amount of money per each month. So
do y'all hear what this man is saying? Instead of paying his joint in different periods of the year, he pays it all. So say, for example, it's gonna come up to what? Just for example, 170,000, not even 120,000. Get that to the mama. Bitch out there going to the club and buying weave, smoking bogeys and Black and Miles. The little nigga asked for Jordans, ma. That money was for the nigga Jordans. You running around with Tom, Dick, and Harry buying weave, eyelashes. Bitch, you out of line.
With him, I noticed over the years like it developed, because I blamed on his mom for a long time. But it's not his mother, it's him. Like I'm going places where he was at and he left.
Fifth, you love your son?
I used to. You ask yourself how long.
Do y'all hear this? People look at 50 like he's the bad man. Do y'all hear this? The boy done sided with his mother. 50 walking places where he at. The nigga dip off. Don't even say nothing. Marquise. Look like you look, nigga. You look like Curious George. Let's be real here. My bad.
The question would say, how long can you love something that don't love you back? You see, so in this experience, you look and you say, I didn't think success would cost me my firstborn, but
damn,
it's the situation. It's like my grandfather would say, if I like a snake, if it's slither like a snake, is it a snake or do you need to be bit? Right? And that's the Aiken, South Carolina, and this is the country, she'll say. And what he keeps saying is every time you see the boy, you show up with somebody you got a problem with.
That's another thing. Because people say it's the mother, and then people say it's him trolling his pops, being with some of his pops' enemies and stuff like that. Back when he took that picture right here, right? This picture right here, Marquise, I think he was saying they didn't even know, like, I don't know. I'll let y'all go back and look at that. I forgot what was said, but he was like on some ish, like he was unaware of, you know, the issues and all that. Plus, listen, just because this nigga wear a motherfucking fur jacket and is the son of Preem, don't make him Supreme Team. People got to get this through their head. He's a little bozo. Ain't no tough bone in the nigga body. The nigga been, listen, like I said, man, you got fathers that was gangbangers. Their son was a gangbanger. Fathers that was drug dealers. It's like that. He didn't follow behind those steps. He was that name carried. Oh, that's Supreme son. Oh, that's Lil Preem. Nigga even gave him a new name, P2. Niggas can't give me a new name because that's not my name. Nigga be calling me Just Talk, Real Talk. That's not my name, homie. That's the name of a podcast. My name is Monster Mo, homie. JT. Nah, you can call me JTRT, but I'm saying, like, nigga, some niggas call me, hey, yo, Just Talk or Real Talk. That's not my name, homie. I don't like that. But let me keep it going.
Well, he's trying to make relationships on a common bond of disliking someone. Like, be friends with you because your enemy is my enemy.
Yeah.
And he sees himself that way. To the extent where he's actually taking pictures with Preem's son or doing different things that, and you go, well, I'm like, I don't even understand where your motivation comes from with these things, but.
Can you excuse any of that because of how young he is?
No, he's 23 years old, 24 years old.
Damn, but this goes back to when people say, like what they got to do, what does Marquise and Little Preem, it's not like Little Preem was followed behind the Supreme Team, he done it. This is another kid. They just taking a picture together. What's the problem? Really think about that. That's when people be like, yo, 50 be on some bullshit. Yo, salute to
him. It's a grown man.
My bad, y'all. Salute to the chat.
See, I look at you as you grown, your decisions that you make as you start to pass what they would have did to us. They would have charged me like I thought at 15. So at 23, it's like you grown in my head. My homeboys, they had their babies at 15. At that point,
that's another thing. Nigga being 20-something years old talking about my dad this or my dad that and get the Jordans and da da da. Like, just that's the crazy thing about life, right? If you rich, your grown ass kid could cry about you not taking care of them. You didn't get me an apartment. You didn't get me a car. Get your own shit, you bum ass nigga. Fuck out of here. You see Jamie Foxx, son? How you gonna be a bum on purpose, nigga? Talking about your dad ain't do. You's a niggas be clowns. 23 years old.
That was when you actually got into. We started the sexual thing. You know what I'm saying? It started to really get into it, and everybody 15, 16 years old was the point that he was having kids. So like I was super late with him because I didn't want to have something that I didn't actually connect with because we both was babies. At that point, and then later, I mean, all these things don't turn out the way you want. Life just doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? And
what would have to happen for you guys to have a relationship again? That's the last question I'll ask about it.
I don't know. I ran into him one time. This is ill, right? Right after it was 2 months before his support was finished, right? And
listen to the story. 2 months before support was finished.
At the time, standing at the desk talking to the jeweler, and he had a small diamond chain, 2 small diamond chains, trying to get a bigger diamond chain, right? Trading them, see how much you can get that one. And I walked in, he goes, "Oh, you got somebody like watching me?" I said, "No." He said, "Oh, so coincidence?" He said, "Yeah, coincidence." Then he turned back to the jeweler. He goes back to talking to the jeweler, and he's like, "No, I can't do that." Now I'm like, because of how much the jeweler's asking him for. So he can't do it. Negotiating putting 2 small diamond chains back to get a bigger diamond chain with the money I'm mailing it.
Y'all be like, yo, Pop, get me this chain, man. It's like, stop playing like.
His mother never had a job. She didn't do nothing. I would have questioned whether I was wrong if she did something after the fact. She genuinely did not want to do nothing. This girl looked in my face and told me, like, she was like, you what, Mike Tyson's house? I said, yeah. She said, so why you ain't tell me this? I said, because you ain't moving there. Well, I would have had to leave them in Mike Tyson's house. Like, Mike left. It's the old lady in them there when I got it. You see what I'm saying? So, because they would have said he's accustomed to this lifestyle and this is what he would have changed the whole scenario. So, when I said, nah, you got to go, you want to get a place over here. I gave her the same money that I gave my grandmother to buy my grandmother's house, for her to pick out a house and buy her house. And you go there until you figure out what you want to do. You don't want to do nothing. You're not coming with me stand like that. She was like, you did it already. Don't nobody work, don't have to work. You already did it.
Sounded like a scorned woman done instilled and drilled bitch nigga behavior, go against your father mentality into this Curious George looking motherfucker right here. Now, this is crazy. You done messed up big. I would never, my regular pops, I would never go against my pops. My pops rich, pause. That's like, nigga, meat ride, pause. I'm not talking about an actual, but nigga, that's my pops and he's rich. Nigga, like, I'm never gonna go against my pops. For my broke ass mom who mad, cause nigga messing with this bitch, messing with that bitch. Nah. But you gotta think too, a lot of these decisions that Marquise made, he was like younger, like the decision to say F my pops, so I ain't fucking with my pops. He was making that as he was growing up. Then you get 20, child support stop. Now you got Marquise trying to mend the relationship with his pops. So this is the next video right here, right? We got Marquise speaking about, wanting to meet up with his pops. So a lot of people don't know, right, that they just think it's like 50 said F him or the son said F. No, it been talks of these guys trying to come together and all that. Even the way you saw 50 Cent speaking about his son just now was like he wish it could be something, but the little nigga, you done switch sides. You done switch sides on daddy. Pause. Now, you do got some fathers out there that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But even if 50 was not spending quality time, the nigga rich. You have to understand that. Yo, my pop's out there getting that money, but he's sending that bag back to me. I'm looking like I'm 50 Cent in the hood. Never do that, man. And then, hold on, my fault. I talk too much. But when you do stuff like that, right? You join sides with your mother, you're getting the child support money. Fathers be on some shit like, all right, nigga, when you're 18, you're 20 years old, that shit stop, nigga, you're not getting nothing else from me, homie. It's a difference between your mother doing things and, your son, you still having a relationship, cool relationship. But then when your son takes sides like a sucker, like a hoe with his mom, that's not good. And it's going to be detrimental for you in the end, homie. Because look, he can't get his father's still out there. He didn't get no opportunities to be an actor or anything. You got 50 Cent taking Little Meech son to school for acting. They could have took this nigga to school for acting. Let me keep it, but this is Marquise Jackson right here. I'm talking shit right now, but I like the nigga Marquise though and all that. You feel me? He had a blog with his sister maybe like 4 years ago. That joint was good. They was cooking, talking. But this is Marquise Jackson wants a serious face-to-face with his father.
I don't even know if a sit down can actually restore the situation. It's more so it's the olive branch, like.
Now, I got the voice sped up, but you gonna tell me the nigga don't look like he could play Curious George and sound like Curious George? Let me just keep it going.
If you up for it, I'm up for it. I'm definitely willing to sit down with him and so I can hear his perspective and gain a little bit of understanding. I mean, like, we're both men at the end of the day. We should be able to agree and disagree and it not be a problem. He believes that, from his perspective, he thinks I'm entitled when that's not the case. Like, it's never been about the money for me. It's more so the relationship, and for me personally, it's more so for the relationship, more than the money to me. Because if it's about the money, then I'm willing to put it up to make it make at least make the situation a little bit better if possible. Honestly, I don't know what to expect from the situation. If we do have a sit down, I don't necessarily know what to expect or what it looks like.
Hey, yo, what if 50 slapped this shit out that nigga? I ain't gonna lie. I'm tight, nigga. All right, son, yo, I love you and all that. Put these boxing gloves on. And then he be like, nah, Pops, I'll take one of the boxing, poof, right upside that nigga head. I'm not playing with you, homie. Put them boxing gloves on before you get fucked up bare fist.
I don't think so. Homie never played that.
But if it takes me paying him for his time, I'm more than willing to do that. Maybe we can just gain understanding of each other. Maybe we can understand each other a little bit better. And maybe that's what a better situation looks like. But I can't tell you exactly what it should look like or what it would look like, because then that's like me being a kid again and just living in my dreams. You get older, you're more mature. You start thinking about things, and it's like you might have questions. I mean, it's just a situation that's unfortunate, but it's like, well, what can you do at this point?
Now, think about what the man said. He said some real stuff right there, right? But look, think about this, right? You're young, dumb, following behind mommy. Mommy, is a titty available? Some milk? Mommy, let me get some of that. Running around behind your mother. You start to get older. You start to develop the brain you're supposed to have as an adult. You can get 20, you know what I'm saying? You're about to be 25 and beyond. Now you starting to think, I done fucked up. I done went against my goddamn daddy. Hold on, I done went against my goddamn daddy. And now I'm broke. Well, I'm a broke celebrity kid. Meaning, I'm pretty sure this nigga got a couple thousands. But compared to celebrity kids, right? A nigga like 50, like I believe the little 50, the little light skinned nigga, he good money. But this man, imagine your pop's rich and he don't fuck with you. He felt like he did his job, paid his child support. So the richer the nigga get, he don't have to give you nothing. That is because you shitted on him. You wouldn't get, yo, that shit is crazy, son. So 50 gonna get more and more success. And he's not gonna reap none of the benefits and none of the rewards and none of that. Now, this is 50 Cent responding back to his son, you know, after seeing that his son wanted to have some type of sit down and all that, right? So I'm gonna play a little bit of this. You got the bitch nigga Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne. Let me just play real quick. This is Charlamagne speaking with, well, it's a couple people speaking with 50. He got different clips up here. So just listen to 50 Cent respond back to his son after his son tried to reach out to him.
You know, you want some attention, and it's okay. You can have as much of that as you want. You know, it's just like he's been trained to believe what you seen him say in that interview. That what he was saying, he's been trained to believe that for a long time, bro. Like you don't just wake up and say, "Oh, well, I don't believe what I've been believing forever." You know what I mean?
You see what I'm saying? He was told certain things by mama. He carried it that way. But it could be true. He carried it a certain type of way. You get older, you like, come on, B. Stop calling me, man. Hold on, B. I'm at work and this is one of the individuals on. Hello? All right, I'm doing a live right now too, so just kind of be quiet when coming. All right. And like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by that bitch, nigga. What the fuck is you calling me for? Niggas is crazy. Got a nigga personal cell phone. But yo, look, that could be what happened with Marquise. Especially when your mother is taking care of you. Sometimes you gotta listen to her rules and all that. And she might say, "You ain't going to don't go over there to your father's house. Or don't. You go to your father's house. You better stay over there." It's like that. This nigga growing up, and then he get to a certain age, and now he got his own apartment, stuff like that. And he like, damn, son, I effed up. I chose a side. This is why you don't choose a side, little Meech, big Meech. We gonna get into that, but let's let this finish playing, man.
That he's entitled. Really, it's his mom's entitlement. It's been filtered.
50 Cent then pointed out that he was initially paying Marquise's mother, his ex-girlfriend Shaniqua Tompkins, $500,000 a year, yet she still demanded more. That's when 50 took the matter to court and was ordered to pay just $6,700 a month, almost $81,000 a year in child support.
Oh my God. The bitch was getting $500,000 a year straight out of nigga pockets, straight off a nigga shows, straight out of nigga album sales. And you want more? This is the type of mother that was drilling that stuff into Marquise's head. What more? This is why Tyrese was crying. What more do you want from me? Now that nigga was crying over some $12,000 ish. Bald head ass nigga, crybaby ass nigga. He's different, but you getting $500,000 a year? That's way too much. The court showed you was way too much. Bitch now then went down to about $87,000 for cause you wanting more. And then when that happens, F your daddy. Yo, don't fuck with him. You see what your daddy did to us? He used to give us $500,000, and now he only give us 87. So God, hey, look, he's rich. He's on TV. This is the mother drilling this into this little impressionable, Curious George looking motherfucker. You look like little baby Akon right there.
They go through the paperwork, they say $500,000 a year. Well, at that point, she still was expecting more. This is why I took her to child support. You don't usually sign up for child support. Like I took myself to child support because she wasn't understanding that I'm already giving you more than you're supposed to get. Then when it turns into the $6,700, that's not enough, and it's never going to be enough. But remember me constantly coming.
Even $6,700 is enough. But look, like 50 said, right? Entitlement. Because you're with somebody or somebody's your family, just like you might have a family member. You got a cousin. I got a cousin, you know, D from the Wayans brothers. That's my cousin. I've been around her before. But when I was around her, it was I spent the night at my brother's house, pissed on myself. To dry my clothes so my pops would whoop my ass, dry my shit on the radiator. Then I was chilling with her, and she was like, ooh, what's that fragrance you got on? But anyway, you might think because she got money, you supposed to have money. You think because your pops is rich. It's entitlement. It's entitlement, you know what I'm saying? And that's what kind of mess people up. Like I say, I'll be having shit for my kids and Christmas and birthdays and shit, but there been times when I had to wait till the next week. But sometimes those days and shit like that could create feelings within people. If you just if you don't get them something on that day, it could create a feeling in them. Just like, you get what I'm saying? Real thoughts and real talk. Like, so you got shit like that. Like the entitlement is crazy because the entitlement can make you go at somebody you love, go at somebody you supposed to respect. The fucking entitlement, man. Entitlement sound like some mook shit like entanglement. Let's be real here. You entitled?
Coming to you and talk to you about she don't want to work. She need to get a job. She didn't hear me.
50 later claimed he always took care of Marquise's
told the bitch, get a job. You're asking for $500. Nigga giving you $500,000. Yo, you know what's crazy? That's a real greedy ass bitch. And I'm sorry, I gotta say it. She's a real greedy hoe. You gotta think about a person that's getting $500,000 a year. When they don't get that and they get cut off, what they drilling into their child about the person that got them cut off? Because he went to the child support. So she took that ass. He went there and he did that to them. This is what he did to us. This is what your father did to us. She ain't shit. Let's be real.
Even if
so from what I'm hearing, it's not 50 Cent that's the evil guy. Yo, 50 don't play. Nah, this is. Let's see what's going on here. Entitlement. People wanting more than they already getting. They already getting blessed. And when they don't get blessed more than that, now they're against you. And you don't have enough? You bum mother.
Meant moving some of his money around, but ultimately he believes the relationship is unlikely to be repaired because it's based on money, not respect.
If you mail someone $1 million, right, and have zero respect for you, how much you think you got to give them before they have a little bit?
Damn.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna, that the relationship, I don't think that works. I'm talking about a kid that's not even a kid, he's 25 years old. No, my issue was at 16. Angela, they wanted to charge me as an adult then. You see what I'm saying? So you look and you go, when you gonna figure it out? They fronting like they act like they got money. You ain't got no money.
When are you gonna figure it out? Now that goes to Marquise too, nigga. Yeah, I'm giving you money. Even if it's 8, whatever. Now let's go to the mom. She buying eyelashes and wigs. I'm giving you money, nigga. You ain't find no type of outlet, podcast, or nothing to do. You're my son, you little dumb nigga. You look just like me. You can't find a way? You think you entitled to my shit? Go get your own shit. You got Willow Smith out there. You got Jaden Smith out there. Straight mook. But the mook is making it. What are you doing, man? You sitting up there just looking like a nigga. Like you almost like a, what's that shit? When people look like another nigga. Put their face like another nigga. Like, you're like, let me look in the chat. Yo, salute to everybody in the chat, too. I'm sorry, I don't got the eyes yet where I can look to the chat and then, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to get thrown off. But I forgot, not a clone, the other joint. It's like when you, like say, for example, a nigga put makeup on and look like Michael Jackson. And they go, like, do shows like he Michael Jackson. I forgot what it's called. Doppelganger. No, doppelganger is when you see somebody on the other side, somewhere else that look just like you. I'm talking about, like, it's like a job. People do it. Like, niggas, damn. They dress up like celebrities. They be different. Like, you will have a whole bunch of them. Like, a whole bunch of Drakes, fake Drakes. What is that called again? Impersonator. Salute Crook. That's what I'm talking about. It's like the niggas impersonators, but this nigga's actually 50 Cent's son. You can't find something to do with that? You don't rap? Like, what this nigga do? He just be a nigga's son. At least the nigga P2, we know damn well he ain't about that life, but at least he be out here running his mouth and putting himself in the algorithm and doing stuff like that. You got the nigga Marquis, he ain't doing shit. Let's be real. You gotta find a way, homie.
Ain't no money there. The house that they stayed in Atlanta while they was out there foreclosed on them before they left. As the child support was it. Complete mismanagement of the money that you was being. You see what I'm saying? And they'll look and keep making reference to that point that they have money. That was the point that you was around me. But they don't know now. He was in Queens working in Bandit. He's a hookah boy.
Damn.
50 Cent previously trolled Marquise over his child support complaint.
That boy done called his own boy a hookah boy. That's what the fuck you was. Nigga, you working a job. You're 50 Cent's son. Cause you're, I don't mean to call him, cause you're stupid, man. You did a stupid move.
Instagram video posted on October 13th. The theatrical clip found the power mogul watching TV while relaxing in the tub in German hotel when his son's comments were introduced as breaking news.
This nigga's crazy. 25 years old. Why you still talking about child support?
50 later answered a knock at his hotel room door to find his comrades Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo.
You know, I don't never ask for shit, man. But I was thinking, nigga, a little extra $6,700 a month. For the shit we been doing.
I'm just gonna fire up.
That nigga play too much.
But what do you think about what 50 Cent had to say about his son wanting to sit down with him? Do you think his son is being genuine, or is it really just about the money? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that.
All right, so y'all heard that whole ordeal, right? The question was, she said, with the 50 Cent's son, do y'all think he was being genuine? I think it's two things with that. Yeah, I think the nigga was told certain things growing up from his mother. Look at the type of mother he got. Bitch getting 500,000 and one more, and then the type of mother he got, right? He's being taught certain things, but then you start to get older. You're not in mommy house no more. You got your own apartment and all that. Your brain is starting to develop. And you're thinking, yo, this like a nigga be a gangbanger and all that, right? You get older, yo, I should never did that shit. I should never did this. I should never did that. This nigga went at his pops, his rich pops, because of what his mother probably drilled into him. So you start to think like, damn, it's not probably not about the money. It's about, yo, damn, son, I ain't have to choose a side. Anyway, man, speaking of choosing sides, right? This is what we're about to get into, right? Because Big Meech is exposed. You heard? So before we get into that, right? I want to take a little commercial break. Be right back with y'all. It's getting spooky out here, man.
Yeah. When I draw, you'll see blood like phlebotomy. Got a dip on the law, I know for sure I caught the body beat. No SWAT kicking in my door, red dot on me. I'm in the hood, the corner store, in the lobby free. I got out of there, they never spotted me. And if they did, I could disappear, my niggas hiding me. The dirty gun still right here on the side of me, try me. I'm busting on your ass like sodomy, pause. You can still get the pause if I ain't got the heater. Stomp you out on the floor, beat you out your sneakers. My peeps are kicking doors for a pound of reefer. The big 4-4 louder than the speaker. You see me with any toolie, it's getting spooky. I run up, you get the bubble guts, you shitting dookie. Murder scene, the whole strip look like it's a movie. Fentanyl and dope mix, I turn them into pookie. It's getting spooky out here. I'll catch you in the barbershop and shoot you out the chair. It's some wolves on 40 block that'll chew you like a bear. All my rhymes ill, the bars hot, you do not compare, yeah. It's Monster Mo on a zip beat. With headshots, I don't miss, I don't hit feet. Bury niggas in the ditch about 6 feet. I just talk, real talk, I don't just speak.
Master, where does the money from the collection plates go? Come here, mother, let me tell you something.
Mind your motherfucking business in the name of the law. Go over there and sit with your mama and them. Stay the fuck out of God's business.
All right, so we back, man. So now we got to get into this Big Meech whole situation. Oh, there the nigga Sean Prince pulled up now. I was about to say, yo, SP, salute. Yo, I was about to say, we about to get into this Big Meech situation, and I needed a partner up here with me to talk about this shit, to ask questions on all type of ish like that. Where you at, homie?
I'm here.
Man, this nigga crazy, man. Nah, salute, bro.
Shout out to my nigga. Shout out to the chat. Let's get it.
Yeah, shout out to the chat. Look, so we got Big Meech being exposed as a rat. So, before we even get into that, right, I want to say about the picking sides thing. Like, I feel like Big Meech is Big Meech regardless. A lot of people say, you know, 50 did this, 50 did that. Like, they almost making it like 50 Cent made him, but Big Meech would have been Big Meech regardless. A lot of guys that it was like that, they go do time. Even some of the ones that done told, they come out and they get on YouTube or they get on social media and they get lit. So Big Meech would have been lit regardless, you know what I'm saying? So just because a nigga did something for you, don't mean you gotta like, cause Rick Ross could have did shit for him too, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say with the picking aside. And then when it come to his son, that nigga really didn't have you. You're a little nigga. You're a child. You ain't about no type of life. You was a little nigga. Remember he had the little braids and all that, like the Karate Kid, like Will Smith's son. Little nigga, you grew up and then you start acting like the father. Now you run around with minks and chains and all that, nigga. So that's what I'm saying. He didn't have to pick a side. He really effed up because as the kid, you didn't have to pick no side. What you think about that?
Yeah. I mean, as far as Big Meech was definitely that nigga. Before his bid, during his bid, right about now, it's looking pretty ugly. Cause I have realized this one thing, like in my mid-20s, cause one of my old heads, one of my OGs, he went out bad and shit. Like he had got some ill ass charges. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I was like, damn, you know what I mean? A nigga could have been that nigga in his teens, in his 20s, 30s, 40s, putting in work, getting money, but that shit could get all erased. You do some foul ass shit later on in your years. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit that you did back in the day, niggas would be like, yeah, I mean, that nigga got busy, he get money, but he turned out to be a sucker. Mm-hmm. So you gotta live up to that shit until that casket drops.
So that's a fact.
And right about now, it's looking ugly for Big Meech and shit. You dig what I'm saying?
And real thoughts and real talk, a lot of them dudes that be like that, it be like, a lot of them dudes that we think is sturdy, they always got some shit in their background, some crazy stuff, right? Because like I say all the time, I was looking at some pictures earlier. I should have posted them. I was looking at, it was a mob page, and it was like mafia niggas, you know, upstate in prison and all that. And black niggas is not like how them niggas be moving. You know what I'm saying? So them niggas be on some real death before dishonor type shit. Because it is gonna be death. The consequence for their dishonor is gonna be death. But these niggas don't be doing nothing to niggas. That's why nigga be telling on nigga be telling. Cause niggas don't be doing the nigga be scared to put hands on a nigga, put bullets in a nigga. Nigga just leave a nigga alone. So niggas just keep on telling there's no consequences. You know what I'm saying? So you have dudes like do stuff like that. And he's still getting love. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah. He always gonna have his crew with him and shit. He always, you know what I mean? You know how it is out there in the streets and shit. You know what I mean? We know plenty of niggas that done told and niggas that still be with them niggas and shit. Hey, he ain't tell on me. You know what I mean? He ain't tell on nobody for the town. You always gonna have your niggas that's out there like that. But as far as like the majority of people and shit, like the community ain't gonna deal with him. Especially a nigga like Meech. Cause he craves attention. You know what I mean? He love that limelight. He love that spotlight. You feel me? Like the ticket sales right now, like when he did that bullshit ass Instagram video, when he was like, yo, you know, Death Before Dishonor, you know what I mean? The concert February 13th. The ticket sales, I'm talking about like probably like 60% of the building. They still got tickets. They got a lot of tickets to sell. They got about probably like 60, a good 70% of the tickets to sell, my nigga. That shit ain't bought up. That shit ain't sold out. And let alone you got people that backed out. Little Baby backed out. This rapper that's rocking with 50 from Detroit, he backed out. And and somebody else backed out. So you got like 2 to 3 rappers that have backed out. And let alone you got like 60 to 70% of the ticket sales that haven't been sold. You dig what I'm saying? And let alone it's on All-Star Weekend and shit. So.
Yeah, that kind of brings me back to this question right here, right? Because first of all, the party, like, this is not the 80s, like, drug dealer come home. This shit is really embarrassing, right? Because if I don't know, I could empathize with all type of people and all. That's why I had a real thoughts and real talk. Somebody know what I'm talking about. But like, you know what I'm saying? We praising this. You a white nigga. We white people. Niggas is praising a drug dealer. And then the nigga is an alleged snitch. Alleged sucker foul nigga. But black people, like, what the fuck? I don't know, son. We praising a drug dealer.
We praising mass murderers too. We praise mass
we
murderers,
praise killers, niggas.
Killers.
We gotta stop that shit. That shit is nonsense, homie. That shit is nonsense, man. We praising killers and even though, we grew up in but nah, it's something, that shit ain't cool, man. This nigga right here, looking mad stupid, look mad retarded. You see the nigga? You see the nigga up there? The nigga look like a slow Hassan Campbell. But for real. So with all this going on, right? I didn't see the videos of Cuffy, but I'm pretty sure, like, you know, the man said that Big Meech got him 27 years through this bitch right here. People keep saying the bitch look good. Nah, just cause the bitch neck look old. The bitch,
bro. Cause she likes
cause she likes and she got the hair. Fuck out of here. The bitch neck old. So we already know the pussy skin old. Fuck out of here. Nobody wanna hit that. And she's a snitch. So you got that, right? She's a worker. She's working. She's a confidential informant. You feel me?
Worker. She's an actual worker.
But listen, with everything that's going on, right? You got Big Meech responding now. This was his response from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, location 79.
I wasn't going to address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before dishonor, always with me.
That shit is crazy, man. Yo, this shit looking like this. You know, you can tell off body language, like certain things, right, when somebody not right. Brian Glaze Gibbs said, yo, this is reminding me of the Bimmy situation, my brother Bimmy. You know what I'm saying? That's what Brian Glaze Gibbs said. But yo, first of all, I'd be like, yo, Cuffy, keep, yo, I would have been up there, yo, Cuffy, keep my fucking name out your mouth, homie. 50, you feel me? This is like defeat.
That confidence level wasn't the same, like from that Smack DVD. Remember that Smack DVD? He was like, we all bosses. You know what I mean? I hit his hoe, he hit my hoe. You know what I mean? We all got money. We all bosses. You know what I mean? That Smack DVD shit was a classic that he was talking. That confidence that he had. He looked it.
Yeah.
Before dishonor.
Doing
Death
this for my
before
family.
he had his
February 13th.
real nigga shit. Death before dishonor, real nigga.
Death
I'm
before
a real
dishonor.
nigga. Nah,
Come on, son.
but the nigga
Nigga looking weak, B.
yeah, this whole. But if you think about the initial shit, it's like we praising a drug dealer. The nigga's alleged snitch. Now he's trying to cup that. You got the nigga saying you gave me 25 years, and then you got another thing, right? You got people saying that his name might not be on no paperwork. This is where you see in the video, he's like, you ain't gonna, like, basically you ain't gonna find nothing on me, blah 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 blah, right? But they saying something with the Tammy Cohen shit. He sent her to go. You feel me? So his name may not be, his name may not be on no work, but
Nah, it's
nigga's
not.
still a
Nah,
sucker.
his name ain't on no third party. Like, she was working for the feds, and then her handler passed her off to another handler, like the day after and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the day after, the first meeting that she had with her new handler from the feds, she asked him. She was like, well, the new cases that I'm gonna be working in, shit, like, am I gonna be making a lot of money? You know what I mean? Is it gonna be big cases? He was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Don't worry about it. You're gonna be making a lot of money. And she asked him for work, like, can I help out Demetrius Flannery get out of jail early? You know what I'm saying? She asked that shit from the first meeting from rip, my nigga. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The paperwork was like 127 pages. It was like on page like 87, I believe, or some shit like that. Word is born.
Yeah,
she asked that shit from work.
All right, so SP, do you think she brought that to him and said, yo, I can get you, da, 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 and he said, make that move?
Yeah.
Like, basically, right? He wasn't nah, don't do that. I'm a real nigga. I don't. No, it was, do that. Get me the fuck up out of here.
I don't think it was the kindness of her heart. Like, she came up with this scheme by herself. Like, I think like that was the game plan type shit. And whoop-de-whoop. Because look at her. Like, she don't look like one of Meech hoes. Like, I don't think Meech was smashing that type shit. Meech had dime pieces all over the U.S. Like, look at Shorty. But like, she's like,
you know how somebody be around somebody for somebody be around somebody for a while. Like, they could be around you could be around somebody for a year and grow an attachment to them. But you around this person, they helping you out. You got other cases that they fighting with you, and you grow that relationship. He probably was hitting it, because you gotta think, this is an older picture of the Tammy hoe. First of all, the bitch named Tammy. Tammy's be looking good. Back in the day, she probably was fire, but now the bitch neck wrinkled.
Right.
The bitch neck wrinkled.
We is talking like 15 years ago type shit. Yeah, right.
Oh,
I ain't take that into consideration. We talking like 15 years ago, 20 years ago type shit.
Yeah, so she probably, you know what I'm saying? He probably was saying, and then if you look at the show, she was a young joint. A young little white joint. You know what I'm saying? He probably was running through that. But this is a guy from DC, goes by the name DC Black. I just want to play a little bit of what he was talking about. Matter of fact, this is what Zip with the Drip said. Because about the paperwork, because people was out here saying, nah, ain't no paperwork, blah, 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 blah.
I want to clear up a great big misconception. Just because you don't see a nigga name in the paperwork, that doesn't mean a nigga's not a rat. Maybe you can't call a nigga a rat, but just because a nigga name is not in the paperwork doesn't necessarily mean he's not a rat. And if you see a nigga tell on somebody, you could call him a rat. You don't need no paperwork for that. Yeah, that's a fact. Check this out. Let's say you blowing at one of your ops. Boom, 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 right? You run around the corner and me, gangster nigga, Zip. I see the police. I tell the police, yo, he just ran around the corner. He had a blue Mr. Wave shirt on, black winter circle hat. And they go that way and they catch you. They catch up with you. I'm a rat. But I ain't gonna be in none of your paperwork. Yeah, I got low. They don't even know who I am. They just heard it. They followed. They caught. That's the nigga. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be in none of your paperwork. You a tough guy, right? When you get to jail and you be selling drugs and robbing people and doing things of that nature, and niggas be dropping slips, and you go to the box for that, ain't nobody name gonna be in them papers, but niggas is gonna be bona fide rats. Niggas is gonna be snitches. They gonna tell on you, right? So just because a nigga name ain't in no paperwork, that don't mean a nigga ain't a rat. Let's get to that.
Yeah, that's
he ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Real thoughts and real talk. Yo, even when it comes to Like people, sometimes a civilian could do what a civilian do, but it's still the term for what they did. If a civilian point and say something he did, that nigga told on me. That nigga snitch. He didn't rap.
Nah,
He didn't like.
not a civilian.
But
Not a
nah,
civilian.
you told on me. You snitched on me. If a kid say the guy did that, he snitched on me. That's what the term is. That's what it is. You told on me. So people be like, oh, a civilian. No, they shouldn't be penalized for that, but they still told. You know what I'm saying? A civilian is not in the gangster life or the criminal life. But the act that they did by getting you in trouble or calling the cops, they told, they snitched. You know what I'm saying?
More than likely, like when I
you can still call him a snitch. You snitch. There was old snitch bitch from the third floor. You can still call her that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like when civilians be doing that type of shit, like it be like kind of like out of like spite most of the times type shit. Like I remember one time niggas got ran down, like niggas was somewhere, like we was at the park, and then we broke. You know what I mean? Niggas started going around the corner and shit, started putting the burners over there on the car, on the tires of the car and shit like that. So boom, police got us all hemmed up and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they searching the cars and shit. Whoop de whoop. This lady came out the crib and was like, "Yo, they put one by my car."
Yeah.
What you do that for? Cause she on some shit. Oh, I ain't want them to find it, and they blame it on me. They wasn't gonna blame it on you. Like, come on, why you do that for? We was tight, but like a situation like that, it was like,
and that made you not want to fuck with, because she snitched. That was a snitch move. Now she's not like you can't bust in her head. You can bust in her head too, niggas. For telling, snitching, civilian, criminal, whatever, nigga, you get your head bust for that. That's why the civilians used to be quiet. You feel me? Sneak out the window blinds and tell on your ass, but they would never come out. Yeah, he did that. With the robe on and come outside. And yeah, I saw him. Yeah, they didn't do that back in the days. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, I'm gonna play a little bit of this guy video. He's from DC. I think his channel is called DC Black. So I want to play a little bit of this dude right here. He's breaking down a little bit of the paperwork and how Meech's name might not be on there, but Meech still got something to do with some type of third party ratting. So let me play a little bit of this.
Saying that Tammy Cowens and DEA Special Agent Keith Cromer, because of their relationship or their romantic connection and bond, that the case was dismissed. Let me clear this up, y'all. I don't know who put that out there or whose understanding of the case that is, but that is not correct. Dion Gatlin, which is Cuffy, is serving time right now. He has 27 years. Let's get that clear. He has 10 years for this whole debacle that Meech's name is caught up in because of Tammy. And he had 17 years for those other cases. I'm not gonna say other cases. It was a conspiracy. He had 17 years for that. They keep saying that this case involving Demetrius Flannery's name, which is Big Meech, and Tammy Cowens, was dismissed. It was never dismissed. Cuff waived indictment and pleaded guilty once he seen what was against him. But for sure, he is incarcerated and does have that as a conviction. The other thing I wanted to say is that Tammy, the one we're talking about, Tammy Cowens, the one that's going to do a tell all and expose everything with Meech with 50, right? She doesn't just go after D-boys. I've seen a lot of people make blogs about her saying that she go after D-boys. I don't think from reading the paperwork that she just goes after D-boys. She goes after whatever she wants. Special Agent Keith Cromer, that was the super.
Damn, I kind of want to listen to everything he's saying, but like I want to be up here all day. Plus, I want to get off this topic and move on. SP, where the hell you was at, bro?
I was in.
If you was up here, we didn't have at least.
I was in the background. I was in the back. You ain't check the fucking stream off.
All right, well, basically,
on your gram. I just text you on your gram.
Oh, damn, my fault, bro. But yo, basically, son is saying, because a lot of people saying, yo, that joint with Tammy and Meech, you got dismissed or something like that. No, the dude was doing time for that. Also, he was saying about Tammy later on down in that video. He was saying that her word might not even be credible, with her coming out and saying things about Meech and all that, because she did some shit up in the case. I don't know. I didn't read none of that stuff, but they were saying like some mixed up stuff she been doing. Yeah, she fucked up or something like that. So I don't know. But
now
yo,
she fucked the federal agent and shit. That nigga got
she fucked the federal agent. Well, that ain't really nothing. You know what I'm saying? Look. She just wanted some yak. You see that chest piece? She wanted this size chest piece in her throat. You heard? Speaking of that size chest piece, yo, I don't know if I should sue, right? Because I'm watching the news earlier, and I see this bitch that I used to mess with years ago. The bitch up there telling my business.
I was choking on a banana a couple of years ago. Remember I told you? I kid you not. Captain Awesome saved my life. Seriously.
All right.
I don't know if I should sue. You know what I'm saying? She bitch telling my business. The bitch, she was choking. Her friend was there. Listen, too much information, right? We're not even gonna get into that. But yo, but look. Now a lot of people out here, a lot of grown ass people, like to act like they never shitted on themselves within their life at least once, twice, maybe even 4 times. This is just talk, real talk. So I'm gonna get into
do a number 2 on yourself.
No. By mistake, like you nigga, you ain't got no with a shit. I want you to hear this story real quick, SP. This is a real story. This is about back in the days, the basketball shorts under the jeans and how they saved me one time. You heard? Real thoughts, real talk.
Remember niggas used to wear the basketball shorts up under the jeans? That came in handy for me one day. I was on the block, had to take a shit, right? Go in one nigga crib, J crib, take one shit there, half of the shit there. I knew I had to take more shit, but I said I'm break it up in 2. Half in J crib, go down the block, ask my man Bub, can I shit in his crib? Bub said it's cool. So as I'm waiting in Bub lobby, stomach start bubbling. I fart, shit on myself. I say, Bub, you know what? I'm good, bro. I'm gonna go home. So I get on the 10 bus. I smell like shit. It smelled like shit, but you can't tell I shitted on myself. Why? Because of the basketball shorts. It caught the dookie before it got through to the jeans. So when I get off on 2/5, I say no more bus. I'm gonna walk down 2/4 to First Avenue. So as I'm walking, you don't see no shit. A little bit of doodle juice on the back of the jeans. Inside the shorts, pile of shit. But the basketball shorts saved me.
Nah, this is a real story, son. I don't be telling lies. I tell jokes, but I don't tell lies, man. That really happened, son. And I was fly that day too, yo.
What you ate, dog? What did you eat?
I don't even know what I ate, but you know how you know how, like, for example, like, you know, you take a shit and you want to chill for a minute, right? I ain't want to do that. I ain't want to do that in a nigga crib. So I just did one of them quick shits. But I knew I had to sit on that toilet for longer, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just.
You was already there. You was already there.
I ain't want to be shitting up a nigga crib, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
so
I'm gonna go
shit on yourself.
No, nigga. I went to another nigga crib. This nigga taking mad long to come upstairs. I'm in the lobby, like, yo, Bubba, I use the bathroom. This nigga taking mad long talking, and then I'm trying to act normal. I really got a shit, nigga. I'm about to shit on myself, but I'm like, yo, Bob, yo, Bob, my nigga. I'm like, yo, Bob, you know what? Yo, I'ma just go home, son. Nigga got on that bus stinking, and I was fly that day. So you couldn't tell, it just bus smelled like shit, but you couldn't tell it was me. You feel me? And then when I'm walking in the street, I kept looking back at my pants like I sat. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like I sat on something. But anyway, speaking of dookie, right? You got people out here that don't use tissue. I used to work at Walmart. No, I used to work at Barnes & Noble. And the African nigga used to come in there. I used to be cleaning the bathroom. The African nigga go in the store. I look. I don't see ashy toes and sandals no more. This nigga up on the toilet taking a shit like this. So shit be different. It's different in different cultures. You feel me? So you got this guy who, when he shit, he catch it in his hand.
You touch shit every single day if you shit.
Why are you touching the shit? The tissue is for the shit.
So you telling me that y'all just let the doodle fall in the toilet? Y'all don't catch it every time? Yo.
I am about to leave, bro.
How do y'all take a shit? I must have seen this shit wrong.
My nigga.
I've been catching my shit all these years.
Nah, I'm more disgusted than, like, I feel like I can't continue.
What are you talking about?
My stomach
So
is
hold on,
turning.
so y'all just sit there and shit come right out? No way.
What happens if you got the runs or something like that?
Yo,
What do you do then?
That shit, you wash your hands. Why do you think people wash their hands?
Yo, you shit in your hand?
I don't think so. Homie never played that.
Get the fuck out of here, son of a bitch.
Nasty nigga. Now I don't know if he was serious or trolling, but that sound crazy. She said, when you got the diarrhea, nigga, what you do about that? Nigga, you catch it in your hands. That's what the sink is for. You funky nigga. You know, yo, going back to Barnes and Noble, you know how hard shit is to clean up? That's why the maintenance niggas be leaving that shit in the projects, my nigga. This shit got some other time. Yo, nigga, shit on the wall, that shit hard to scrub off, homie. So imagine the shit follicles on your hand. You shit washing, your hands still smell like shit. Dirty ass motherfucker. Yo, what you think about that, SP? Cause you, SP, I ain't gonna lie, you like one of the niggas that stand on the toilet like this. You woke that shit like this. Nigga be sitting Indian style on the toilet. Yo, African niggas is wild different, homie. Nigga shitting like an animal on the toilet. But I heard that's the regular way you supposed to shit. You supposed to squat like that, like. But that shit different. Imagine you see a nigga coming with black ass feet, with dashiki, black ass feet, and sandals. You already like, yo, I'm ready to look at the nigga feet, cut his ass. I'm ready to take a picture of the nigga feet under the stall. This shit look ashy. And then the nigga feet just rise up like, you like, what the fuck? The fuck up my whole joke for the day.
But don't you know that's when you get your most thoughts out? That's when you like map out the whole day. I don't even know why this is even a topic.
Yo, no, well look. All right, now we got this the last topic I have right here, right? More than 500 deceased people are currently frozen, waiting to be revived with future technology. First of all, we don't even know if we're gonna have a future. And then you talk the technology. So I hope these people ain't going there and die on purpose. So I'm gonna step in this freezer and freeze myself on purpose. What you think about that?
Yeah, they been got that shit. They been freezing people and shit like that. They been doing that shit.
Yeah, but they saying like scientists have never let me read this. Matter of fact, look, it say currently around 500 people worldwide have been cryonically preserved, hoping that future technology may one day revive them. The majority are in the United States, with facilities like the Alcor Life Extension Foundation in Arizona storing 243 individuals, along with more than 30 pets. These niggas got pets. Nigga, I freeze a roach. Fuck out of here, nigga. I freeze 4 bed bugs, nigga. You freeze 4 bed bugs, nigga. I'll fuck up this whole facility when you unfreeze us, nigga. Nigga, I'll put them shits in the captain pillow. Nigga, hey, yo, I'll put them shits in the captain pillow, nigga. Fuck you trying to get that nigga bit up. Nigga crashed the station.
Yeah. I think the Walt Disney nigga is frozen and shit. One of them Disney owners is frozen.
Yeah, definitely. With all that money, I would do something like that too. If I had money, I get old and I'm about to die anyway. Like I'm like 90, like or whatever. I'd be like, all right, yeah, I'll do that. Like I'll donate my body to science or whatever, some ish like that, my brain or something. But yo, this joint is in America, so you got Arizona storing 243 individuals along with more than 30 pets. The Cryonics Institute in Michigan has preserved 263 individuals. These niggas got bodies. Russia's Cryorus has preserved around 50 people, while Europe led by companies like Tomorrow Bio accounts for roughly 60 to 70 people. So this is some real science shit. However, cryonics remains highly controversial as no proven method exists to restore these individuals' lives. Hold on. And many scientists remain skeptical about its feasibility. Now think about that.
They took a gamble. So they froze themselves and took a gamble, hoping that scientists could revive them one day.
Mm-hmm.
So wow.
But SP, think about it. I'm thinking like in this way, right? Because we might be thinking like niggas all age just be like, all right, let me just go freeze, let me just die. But I think it's like old people, like for example, you know, even some it's kind of like with the ID too, like with the ID, you know, you could put the donate your shit. It's like that shit. Them niggas get old.
Yeah, the donor.
They probably got some money. They like, let me try this shit. Let me see if I can come back alive later on. Cause I'm about to die anyway. So you know what I'm saying? Donate my body to science and donate my old senior citizen, crippled, raggedy ass, walk with a cane ass nigga. Let me just give myself to science. You heard? But
They
yo,
ain't post up nobody age and shit. I want to know how old they was and shit. Like if they like
yo,
70, 80
word.
years old, I could see that type of shit. But like 40, 50 years old, like yo, bro,
That's
like you still got decades to live. Like why would you even do some shit
word.
like that? That was just
I ain't
wrong.
gonna lie, I don't even want to do no shit like this. Like if it's not my generation to see the flying cars or this that, I'm just miss it. It's not my generation. It's not my
Now
time. I don't want to
they
live.
got it in China. They got
No,
flying
but I'm
cars
talking
in
about
China already.
I'm talking about like frequently, like you see them like they in the air, like it's
Oh
traffic, it's lanes, and we might miss out on it. I might see it when I'm like 90. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but
But
we
it's
got
not my
robots though.
time. Yeah, we got
We got
robots.
robots out this
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah, a
We
lot of
got
stuff.
sex dolls, all types
Yeah,
of shit.
yeah. A lot of this stuff comes
Self-driving
out
cars.
in a subtle way.
Hmm
Like we
Yeah.
subtly get the future. Like it's like little shit pop up. It could be a new mic. It's some futuristic. Like this ain't the future. I'm saying a new mic come out and some hologram shit come out. That's some
You ain't
futuristic
hear
shit. But
about
we looking at it like some
you ain't
normal
hear
shit.
about the new Ray-Bans and shit. I just got my lady the new
You got
Ray-Bans for
those.
with the camera and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You could just put your put the glasses on and you could just talk to somebody. You could just be like, yeah, motherfucker,
And
let me call
recording
Monster
them.
Mo. Monster Mo, what's good? Whoopty whoop. Yeah, you could
Mm-hmm.
record and shit, whoopty whoop. You know what I mean? You could do all that shit, my nigga.
Is that a
Just from the
good thing
glasses.
though?
You
Is
could do
that a
that
good
shit.
thing, nigga? Is that a good thing? You really think about that shit, motherfucker? You talking to a nigga? You think he got regular glasses on? This motherfucker recording everything you saying.
Yeah, video recorder you and everything. She wanted that shit. I
Word.
didn't even know they had that shit. She wanted that shit. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
got
they
her that
got
shit for Valentine.
even
Word
shit
is
like
bond.
VR, even shit like I got an Oculus Quest. Even shit like that is some real futuristic shit, but it comes like it's so normal to us. But that shit is some real future. Even a microwave. I remember when the microwave first came out. I think I remember when it
Mm.
first came out. I remember when I first got a microwave. And yeah, because I remember the snacks that came with it. Nigga had the little White Castle burgers. Like certain snacks started to come out, the
Oh, I
little
used to steal
Elios.
them
Like,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? So this machine that you put some shit in for 1 minute, cook the shit, fully cooked meal, it's like shit like that is some real futuristic shit. We got a chance to experience some of the future. That's what I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And we
Yeah, look
don't
at
get
our
to see
phones,
the,
nigga. Look at our
yeah, even
phones,
the
nigga. The
phones, like,
fuck?
look. So you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be different generations that experience more and more. We never know. We might get to a certain age. The next thing you know, the world, nigga, earthquake, 2012, nigga, ain't no more technology. Get your little ass up out of here. Nah, but yo, bro,
Nah, this shit gonna keep on advancing, my nigga. Watch
yeah,
when we like senior citizens. Watch when we like in our 60s, Lord willingly, we all make it to our 60s and shit, my nigga. Watch. You gonna see.
I feel like by
You
that
gonna see.
time, it's gonna be some shit out that give you youth. Like I'm talking about on some like it's a shot like Ozempic. Nigga said
Yeah.
youth Zempic. This shit in it. Yeah, word, right? Think about that. I got a feeling it's gonna be. I feel like it's already stuff like that. You got the
They got
people.
that shit now, bro. Ain't
Yeah,
nothing new underneath the
but
sun, son.
but
They got
look
that
what.
shit now.
That's what they use. They using baby penis blood. Yeah, you see? Oh, they
For
seen that
what?
shit Oprah got? Oprah
Nah.
got baby penis blood in a jar. Talking about it brings youth.
She said that?
So now I don't know if it was baby penis, but it was something with baby blood. Yo, nigga, you know I'm stupid. Yo, SB salute. I appreciate you for pulling up, bro. Should have came earlier so we'd have had some more fun. But yo,
Nah,
salute.
that's
I
what's
appreciate
up,
you for
my
pulling
nigga.
up, yo.
Already, my
Yo, I'm
nigga.
about to. All
One.
right, one. Good looking. Hey, yo, salute to the chat. I thank everybody for pulling up. I really want to salute the chat, but I don't feel like going to look at that joint. And I gotta, salute everybody that pulled up. I really appreciate you. You know, Monster Mo don't be. I'm just now getting into the groove of going live. You heard? But listen, man, I had fun. I enjoyed myself. I love when I get to the end of when I could talk that dumb shit, them silly ass, dumb ass jokes. You feel me? But look. I'm gonna try to comment down below. Tell me what y'all think about this. It's your boy Monster Mo. This that Just Talk Real Talk, the place for real thoughts and real talk. You dig? We's up out of here, you heard?
I don't be hurting and lurking, I'm stomping and shaking. Monster, I'm stone to the bone, so it's harder to break them. Nigga been rhyming since Tigger is mom in the basement. You could get found in some river, your body be naked. I don't fear nobody, make me air somebody. Throw you off a roof, they ain't even hear your body. Ain't go on no trips, but next year I'm outie. Had to fall to Ultima, next year Audi. I don't care who's staying, which nigga rowdy. Bring that shit over here, bitch, we body. Aim at shit like this Arabia, the Glock from Saudi. Shotgun, perpetrator, stay off my property. 8 in a stick, you get 8 when you hit. It's 8s in this shit, you be a plate, be a dish. That's fake nigga shit. If you hate, you a bitch. Pray you niggas get away, just grazed in your head. Now I got the blade with one wave, I'm fading your shit. The game, no games, don't play with this shit. Wolf fame.
If you are this, for real, you got to abandon that gangsterism, man. Gangsterism is not gonna get you anywhere. And it's not gonna get you nothing but from where I came from. Or even worse. And this ain't just no talking, preachy, teachy, or teaching to preach or preach to teach. This is real. How did I get from there to here? Being a gangster? All that my deplorable past, the violence, the silly nonsense I was doing. How you think I got from here to there? Being a gangster? Nah, I got here being a blood, and I got here by educating myself and growing up through the phases of maturation. And I feel good about that.
Yo, you know I never wore those, but feel like I'm putting on those 40B lows. It's a war, yo. Shit you wear when it come and it's cold. Got the juice and it's really coming from the soul. Rockin' red, yelling bees up was one of those. Monster Mo will make you bleed from your fucking nose. My crib fuck with me, show me some of his codes. Man, fuck that game talk, go get some of them hoes. I gotta motivate, I cannot stay up in the same place. I can't just follow everything some games say. I feel like in my time back in the day wasn't no play. It always was a robbery on payday. I carry guns or a knife, the bitches have made spray, and why don't do no drive-bys with an AK? Whoever poppin' shit don't hate on me, I just say they gay. Never say that shit up in my face, okay?